Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pro Clubs Weekly. I'm your host as always, 8ball, and joining me tonight in the commentary box, as always, you know who it is guys, it's Domino! Domino, how the devil are you?
Yes, my friend, it is our third video of the evening, and 8ball, I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving.
We're staying here. We're staying here. We are actually on live stream straight after this. Actually, we're recording this. We're recording this later on Wednesday night. But for now, Domino, we are VPG pre-season tournament, $625 to the winner. This is big money. This is big money. And absolutely. Also league points as well, which I'm sure you guys already know all about. So lots to play for. And we have got Pro 11, and they are playing MGT iNorthSide. So Domino, before coming on air, you just asked me if these are two new teams to the channel. MGT, yes, you are new and welcome. Pro 11, Domino, are old One Mind.
Oh,
so I do believe, with my insider information, and
what a ball that is!
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah. These are good. If you didn't know, these are good. They're a very good team. They are letting this. Yeah. They are letting it in. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure it hit the back of the net before anything happened. So I don't understand why we're going on that camera, but EA, you do you, boo.
Yeah. So you'll recognise, and those of you at home, you'll recognise some of these players. One Mind, who won the old VPG. Oh my god! And that man there, Domino. I've got too much. I've got too much information for you guys. So the guy skinning everyone is the current Ballon d'Or winner. And this team are the current Champions E-League champions. So,
hey,
I mean,
only the best for you guys. Only the best for you guys at home.
Yeah. And with the uphill battle of keeping these guys at bay, are MGT, who are brand new to the channel. So welcome to you guys as well. Looking forward to see how you guys match up with the very best. And I feel like pre-season is probably not the best time to test yourself against the very best. So, good luck. And De Vries breaks through again, stabs it to the back post, but Wexteek heads it over the crossbar. Yeah, it's trying times. I feel like if I was any other team other than Pro 11, and I drew Pro 11 in the group stages of a pre-season cup, I would be pretty annoyed. I mean, don't get me wrong, you always do want to test yourself against the best, but this is literally the first pre-season tournament. So chances are these guys, I mean, they might well be that, these guys seem like a pretty well-ran team. From what I gather so far, so they may well have been playing with each other for years, seasons, whatever. So we'll see what they got in store, but this is going to be a real test.
Oh, that's an excellent ball, and it's another yeah. I mean, while you were doing the monologue there, I was thinking in my head, do you know what? Like, if you're MGT, if I was playing in this game. It's a group stage game, so at least you can't get knocked out theoretically in this game. That's how far they are in the groups.
Good ball.
And it's nice to try yourself. That is a great ball against the best. You're only going to get better playing with the best. So you're only going to develop new ideas and new tactics by watching what they do and how they defend and how they attack. But some of that stuff, like the ball over the top of the first goal, some of that is unteachable because the vision there for you to play it is second to none. If I can give the MGT boys a bit of advice, it's you've got to batten down the hatches for a little bit and you've got to stay in this game because you don't want the game to get away with you in the first half. You want to have something to hold on to. And they're growing into it. They're growing into it.
Single. I agree. And I think you hit the nail on the head there, mate. We've seen giants come up against not so giant teams, and those who do well are the teams who just kind of batten down the hatches and frustrate them, and then all of a sudden 60th 70th minute they're still in the game. And I think at that stage, that's when you know, the I don't want to say better teams, but the more well-known teams tend to become a little bit frustrated, and I think that's kind of when the underdogs can kind of produce their best stuff. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this advice might be a bit too late at 2-0, but you know, you just never know. This is clubs 24. Anything can happen, I'm sure.
Exactly, mate. And they're playing some nice football here, especially this intricate thing through the middle. They've played some nice passes, and that's somehow found himself to his left-hand side.
Yeah, juggling it as well. Here we go, bit of space. He's ran out of people to pass to, so he had to turn back. There was about 5 or 6 black shirts in there, so not what you want to see when you're trying to find a way to goal. They do keep the ball though, and this is a nice little period for them actually.
Yep.
It looks like they're keeping their attacking width, which is obviously going to help create chances. However, they did throw men forward, and now
Great defending, good
very,
tracking.
very good defending. And the man looking for the ball over the top is carrying an injury, so perhaps maybe a bit optimistic. But here comes Mirko to Wet's click. He's gone through. A mystery free
You
kick.
play the advantage on it. You are playing that advantage. I have no clue how
Instead,
not,
you get a mystery free kick. Here we go. Oof. That went like a rocket. It is over the crossbar though, and it remains 2-0. Guardiola into Kiatek.
Got a couple of let-offs there.
Yeah,
For the game really to be killed off.
I think 3 goals might be pushing it, mate.
Yeah. I mean, but they've got this lifeline here, so let's see what they cook on the left-hand side. A couple of step-overs, driving it inside. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Ran out of the room.
I think it was more good defending than more dribbling.
Yeah.
That's what you'd expect from this Pro 11 team, who I believe they changed their name for a sponsor deal, Domino. So the club,
well, they would get sponsored because they play some sexy football.
Clubs is going places. Clubs is going places.
I reckon it's an OnlyFans sponsor, mate, because there's only kind of like sexiness like that on this, mate.
And we're hoping for a Pro Clubs weekly sponsor as the. It's just. They do you know what? I was going to try and call it play by play, but. They actually genuinely went too quick for me to call any name, so I just ended up going, and that's how I feel about that goal. It was very,
Hey, well, who's the man in purple?
Wet clicks.
Yeah, we.
You want to get his ball build?
I might get his autograph.
3-0 down. To be fair, MGT have had a good showing. To be fair, it's just sometimes there's just individual glimpses of brilliance, and there's not much you can do about it. And unfortunately, they've fallen to the sword on 3 separate occasions, and they're going to go through to this second half with a 3-goal advantage. I mean, you can try and relive the spirit of Istanbul 2005.
Happens, mate.
But
happens.
I feel like if you were going to do that this season, maybe not waste it in a pre-season tournament. And just go out into that second half and just try and win the second half, I think, first and foremost, and see what happens from there. But probably what we expected on paper anyway is a very, very strong Pro 11 side. Old school one mind side. I think any team who drew these guys was probably in for a tough game. MGT, apologies that your first showing on this channel is a bit of a baptism of fire. That being said, I can feel like you're about to say it anyway, Domino. They've played some really, really good football. Like really, really good football.
I think that there's a lot of teams, and we always say this. We had MGE Ankaragu on the channel.
Yeah, he's learning. He's learning.
So we had them on the channel, and I'd always say them in one mind. They do everything very well. There's not really a flaw. Like Sociedad used to have one of the best attacks I've ever seen. Little bit light in defence, where teams like One Mind no matter what they do, defensively, offensively, without the ball, with the ball, everything's efficient. Everything's done in such a meticulous manner, and I think like they haven't missed a beat, they haven't missed a step in EA 24. And it's really, to be fair, like you're 3-0 down, like you said, 8 ball. You've got to go out and win the half and see what you can get. But they're looking.
I think that's job number one, because you know they look like they can get a goal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sneak a goal early on, and who knows? And they've played some good football. You know, Exhibit A. And Kinho's got it on this left-hand side, cuts back. Perhaps looked like it should have been a foul. Yeah, it should have been a foul, but Pro 11 deep in their own half, inside Freezy to Simo. Baller build Simo, Domino.
Yeah. Baller build that I used his build when
That's the one. Simo, hats off. Thank you very much.
Great
saved
build,
our
mate,
trial.
Great
Swings it in back post. And,
he's here again.
Yeah. Do you know what I think? And I may be wrong, so please someone in the comments correct me. I do think by trade he is a centre back.
Is he?
Don't quote me on that. That's insane.
My.
Do you know what he did really well there? Sorry, you might be making this point. I don't think that ball was locked onto him. That Francio. I don't think that ball was locked onto him. He still managed to like super cancel it and get himself on the end of it, and that's the sign of a good player, I think. Oh.
It's that high level play. Yeah. It's good defending. It could have drawn the penalty there, but rode the tackle there. It's looking again very, very similar to the first half, but that's a lovely ball, cutting the lines.
Yeah, they do look good when they get it in this kind of the beginning of the final third. They look very good. They've always got options and they've got players who can pick passes.
Yeah.
However, it's almost fallen into a bit. The ball just keeps coming back to them. They can't get any respite. I feel like if they put their foot on the ball a little bit more, quite rightly, they're literally trying to get something out of this game still, and rightly so. But for the ebb and flow of the game, the ball just keeps coming straight back at them. I feel like if they put their foot on it a little bit more, bit of composure, and it's easy for me to say sat here, I don't have... This man can take a free kick, I'll tell you, for nothing.
His foot's made out of mechanics, mate, because there's no way you can kick it that hard without like a wind-up toy at the side. I'm not lying to you. That's ridiculous.
And yeah, stuff like this is perfect. This is exactly what they need.
Oh my god, look at that! That was very,
really good
good
football. Cuts inside. Oh, behave. And do you know what? I think it's scary because MGT are quite clearly a good side, and they're 3-0 down. Imagine what they'd do to a not-so-good side, Domo. And flicked on, that's perfect. Yeah, there we go. Game on.
Fair.
Game on.
Fair.
And from all that good open play, it was a set piece.
And I think it needs to be something like that. I think that their build-up play is genuinely fantastic. Like, it's very good. They just can't find that final ball like... Pro 11 can do. They can find that ball there, that final ball inside,
and good defending there,
or can beat the man across there. But the football, as it stands, one-touch passing, playing through the lines. Yeah, they're good value. They're good value for the money, mate.
Yeah.
But then again, it's a great ball across there. They've got a couple of players there. He's gone for the selfish option, which I don't mind. Everyone's expecting the pass. He's taking the shot on.
I don't want to stay outside there. No, I didn't think he did. But yeah, they've got 18 virtual minutes, Domino. Stranger things have happened here. They've got the players to unlock. Simo, behave. Superb football from that man. And again, they've got players over. They've got willing runners, but Guardiola steps in. And again, do you know what? I think a lot. Do you know what? Third time lucky. A lot has gone Pro 11's way this game in terms of free
some
kicks.
of the fouls have fallen there.
Here we go. What can we do? It rattles the crossbar, comes back into play, and can they build a counter-attack from here?
Is 8 ball?
Yes.
Is rocket free kicks a playstyle? I think
there is a free kick playstyle plus.
Yes,
Half the team have got it on, yeah. Because I was to say that's 3 quality free kicks. I mean, the first 2 didn't hit the target, so it can't be that great. But they've all gone like rockets, and that third one there was the best of a lot of them.
Yeah.
I think if they were to get one again, which, you know, if history is anything to go by, they probably will. I think the lad who took that second one will be in line to take it again. A Scorpion steps in and just snuffs out this MGT attack. Yeah, it's been a good half from MGT. Pro 11, I think they've done what they need to do in terms of getting 3 points in this game. Yeah, flip flap the current Ballon d'Or is fair play. I mean, that speaks volume about this MGT team. They've got the confidence to do it, and rightly so. They look like a good outfit. 6 minutes left though, so if they want to get anything out of this, they've probably got to do it PDQ.
Yeah, agreed. But they're still spraying these passes.
Backsticks open.
I was going to call them one mine then.
I don't.
The OGs. Good ball to the back post. He's
Good
always there on
save.
that back post.
It's just come straight back to him.
Mate, he's had time to hit her against crossbar, do a press up, get up, and then volley it home.
And it's literally dropped straight to his feet as well. That is cruel. That is cruel.
It's a cruel game sometimes. Sometimes when you're in the deep waters drowning, the tide just takes you away even further, mate. It's just one of them, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's one of them. If it's not falling for you, it's not falling for you.
And another rebound goal.
Couldn't fall worse.
No, another rebound goal.
Yeah, and it couldn't fall worse when you're playing probably one of the best teams we've ever seen on the channel, and it's gone to that back
he's
to
managed
again,
to do it.
and it's fouled to him. Yeah.
Here he is, Mr. Baller Build himself. With the Rashford celebration. Good night, Irene. 5-1. I'm probably just going to go out on a limb here and say it's probably not a 5-1 game. And it might not be. Yeah, get it clear, but it falls back to him.
You did say it was not a 5-1 game. 8-ball is a 6-1 game.
What is that, Domino, honestly? I feel like he knew that was going to happen before it happened. That's unreal.
He took the shot, mate, and he was off. He was off celebrating.
He had already
gone. Didn't even follow it. No one followed it in.
He had already gone. And I tell you what, if this lad is a centre-back, I'm probably horrifically wrong. I probably mixed it with someone else, but he doesn't look like a centre-back, but if he is, fair play to him. Yeah, I feel like the last 3 minutes of that game where they scored 3 goals is probably tells you everything you need to know about this team. They are relentless and they are clinical, and yeah, they give them half a yard and they'll put you to the sword, and that's the nature of the beast. And I think for MGT, fantastic showing. Match them stride for stride for the majority of that game. I think that's quite a nice a reminder of, you know, if you want to get to the top level in clubs, that's where you need to be. And I think that probably goes for 99% of other clubs players out there, is you take a look at these boys and that's the level you need to try and hit. And the only way to do it is by turning up to these tournaments, playing week in, week out. So,
agreed.
So yeah, good luck to you guys. We're not going to do that. We'll watch you guys do it instead. Cause,
100%. Yeah. We're telling you what to do when we sit back here, sip our teas, and you're there in the trenches digging out the grenades.
Yeah, and you think he's lying. I genuinely got a tea next to me as well. So it went wild over here on Pro Clubs Weekly.
Oh, always.
So I think all that leaves us to say is 1, comments, man of the match. Drop them down in the comments, please. And 2, welcome MGT, welcome back 1mine/Pro11. Pair of you guys, don't be strangers. And thank you very much for a wonderful game. That was the last of the group stage games, and now we're going to go and live stream some of the semi-final and final. So we may well be seeing some of these teams in the next few minutes.
Yeah,
Domino, I'll let you say goodnight, but that's it from me.
Pro 11, what can I say? It's clinical from first whistle to the end whistle. It's just, mate, it is good seeing you guys again. It's good seeing the quality. It's good seeing those types of abilities that sometimes we miss, and that's why we love this channel, because you get to see what the top level looks like, and where you should be and what you should aim to be as a team and as individual players. You guys were great. MGT, it's appreciate you coming on the channel, and obviously it's your first time there. It was a rough going for you first, but like I said, we love a bounce back ability, so dust yourselves off. Got a long tournament ahead, and good luck in your future game, guys. But that's it for me, Domino. I'll see you later, team.
See you on the next video, guys.